he really ain't fought nobody. So
is he annoying you more than?
Nah, he don't know you. He don't know. Nah.
Where's he talking, on Twitter?
All over. Yeah.
In the world, a lot of the world know me, you know, and that ain't come from me fighting names. That came from me kicking ass and taking names and taking belts. So literally, only thing I had to do is keep doing what I'm doing. His coach know I want to fight him. The boxing world know I want to fight him. So next time one of y'all, somebody interviewing him, ask him that question. Do you have the balls to fight Keyshawn? Do you want to fight Keyshawn? Why don't you want to fight Keyshawn? Why do you want to fight Keyshawn? Ask him those questions. Don't ask me, because I will fight anybody.
Tensions erupted as Devin Haney went off on Keyshawn Davis during a heated live interview, dismissing his rising hype and claiming he has fought nobody significant. But Keyshawn says he does not need big names to prove his power.
I don't know what he's talking about.
When you saw him go on social media calling you out, what did you think?
Nah, I mean, we seen him go on social media and call out a bunch of people, so I didn't think it was real. I'm like, we seen him do it so many times, and then the fight not happen. So I didn't take it.
Keyshawn Davis has accused Devin Haney of ducking a potential showdown, arguing that Haney constantly calls out major stars while deliberately leaving his name out of the conversation.
Because fighters aren't really scared of fighters, but you're ducking me? Like, what is it about?
You don't think fighters are scared of fighters?
And I DM Bill. Yes,
there's some fighters scared of fighters.
I would be very surprised if he say he's willing to do that.
I think we can give Bill.
Yeah, you let us handle that.
Yeah. So
I would be very surprised if y'all do that. Say it again.
I said we're gonna try and lock this date in. Murder gonna talk to you after this, but I'm gonna call Bill tomorrow, and we're gonna see whether I don't know if he's still on the West Coast or not, but hopefully it can be face to face. But if not, we'll definitely get him on Zoom. But I think he'll show up, and this way it don't have to be no back and forth. He said, she said. We'll both have y'all on the show, and then we can know, he could tell us what was in.
Davis added fuel to the rivalry by posting a humorous video of him selfing about Devin not wanting to fight him.
Don't nobody want to fight me! Debo, Lewis Crocker, now Lamont Rhodes, damn!
Following Davis' confident challenge, Bill Haney fired back, questioning Davis' readiness and accusing him of chasing attention rather than owning his place in line.
The same thing that we talked about we were going to do in the DM before you picked Jermaine.
2026, you're doing it.
You promise?
Remember, you promised. You're the promoter.
Well, I got your, listen, in the DMs, I got your word on it. All right, just stand on it. Good luck, handle that business, okay?
Meanwhile, Devin thinks is being avoided because he's a dangerous opponent. Many up-and-coming fighters make the same claim, saying champions choose safer, bigger-paying fights. Devin Haney, however, believes is following his own career plan.
Devin Haney. I feel like me and Devin Haney will be an easy fight for me, bro. Like, super easy, bro. Like, and I know I would stop Devin Haney. I've been saying this, bro, before the Ryan fight, bro. He just don't got nothing for me. He got nothing for me. Like, you don't got no power. You got nothing for me to worry about. Like, what are you gonna do to stop me?
Got you.
And what I got coming with, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he don't got nothing to even stop me. His defense is not that good. I feel like I got better defense than him. I know he fought better opponents than me, so you know what I'm saying? So I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just feel like I got better defense than him.
His resume tough.
Nah, it is.
His resume tough.
But you gotta realize he fought a lot of guys that was smaller than him too, bro. A lot of these guys were smaller than him, and he was saying it in the weigh-ins, you're too small. You know what I mean? So he knew what he was doing, bro. You know what I mean? So everybody got that.
Davis has made it clear in recent interviews that he doesn't intend to stay long at super lightweight and views the welterweight division where Haney currently reigns as WBO champion as his next major destination.
147, and I'm gonna become a 147 champion. And then I'm gonna defend it against somebody at 147.
Devin Haney? Who at 147? Is it Devin Haney? Yeah. Because that's a pound for pound brother right now. And we asked you, who's a fight that's gonna put you on that pound for pound list? Devin Haney's at 147, right? And he got a belt.
Now he is, yeah.
And you say you want 147? I mean, what we doing? What we talking about?
Names.
We talking about January 31st. I'm gonna look great, God willing, and in the future, we going.
Tank Davis' coach, Kenny Ellis, gives his thoughts on this upcoming matchup, saying Keyshawn Davis is a talented fighter, but believes it's still a bit early for him to face Devin Haney. He stresses that the issue is not skill, it's experience. Haney has far more professional fights in championship-level rounds, which matters greatly in elite boxing.
I think he should get a couple more rounds in before, you go at Devin Haney. But, if he feel like he can take him, let him get at him, Yeah, let him get at him.
Are you looking at it more like that 12-round experience type deal?
Yeah.
Getting the rounds in?
Get some rounds in.
When you listen to and then, there's back and forth going with them too. Devin saying that, he would like to fight, the little brother before the big brother. What's your thoughts on that? I think there was a tweet saying that Shakur, I don't want to step on Devin Haney's toes. I'm going to let Keyshawn get Devin Haney. A lot of people had lots to say about it. They're saying that, listen, they're breaking down the rankings with two to three different people, friends type of deal, taking each other's work. Keyshawn wanted a T.O. Now, Shakur got T.O. But now, because I took that work, I want you to go get Devin Haney. He's saying Devin Haney might be a little bit too big for him. What's your thoughts on Keyshawn's call-out and all this talk?
Let him give him what he wants. Let him go at that.
Davis argued that Devin Haney has more fights largely because of strong self-promotion and strategic marketing by his team. According to Davis, the hype surrounding Haney has often outpaced what he has actually proven inside the ring against elite competition.
I believe maybe the entire boxing public was making Devin into something a lot bigger than he is.
Devin was doing that. Devin and his father, they was promoting Devin well in terms of, building his fights, who he was going to fight next to keep his name rolling, making things look like stuff that it isn't, and just saying things that's extraordinary. They was doing a great job promoting Devin, and he was fighting and he was winning. So they was doing everything they could to make him out into the fighter he is today. And hats off to that too. Us as fighters nowadays, we got to promote our own selves. So they was doing what they was supposed to do.
Davis has made it clear that he's ready to face anyone standing in his way, setting his sights firmly on the very top of the sport. The rising star has repeatedly expressed confidence in his skills, power, and ring IQ, insisting that he belongs in the conversation with boxing's elite. Rather than taking slow, cautious steps, Davis has shown a willingness to chase the biggest challenges available, believing that high-risk fights are exactly what will prove his greatness. He understands that bold call-outs bring pressure, but he embraces it, viewing every potential showdown as an opportunity to elevate his status and silence doubters who question whether he's truly ready for championship-level competition.
The target's publicly on Devin Haney, #1 welterweight by ring, most estimations right now, champion. Why is that? Why Devin Haney? And you have half the amount of professional fights he has. Do you think that's something? There's enough in it for him when he's.
I was 6-0 fighting people with 30+ fights, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
I don't mean it from that. What I mean is
stopping him.
Why is he?
Stop it! No, I'm playing. I'm playing, bro. Nah, why Devin Haney, bro? Honestly, because he's a star. He's a superstar.
You asking that question. I felt like that's what it was. But go ahead.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I'm ready to fight anybody. So I'm going for the stars. And I know Devin Haney is the same fighter from when he was at 35. He's the same fighter when he was at 40. Now he's at 40. So he ain't not changed. But his weight, you know what I'm saying? I will knock Devin Haney out. Guaranteed.
Davis also claims that Devin Haney has never truly respected him, dating back to their early days in the sport. According to Davis, Haney consistently underestimated his talent and never viewed him as a legitimate threat. He believes Haney dismissed his abilities and refused to acknowledge his growth. Even as Davis steadily climbed the rankings and proved himself against tougher competition, Davis feels that despite his accomplishments and rising profile, Haney has continued to overlook him in public conversations about top opponents. To Davis, that lack of recognition isn't accidental. It reflects a long-standing mindset where Haney simply never saw him as someone capable of challenging him at the highest level of boxing.